He's got family back there, so he's been in contact with them. So he's got a lot on his mind, but he's a basketball gym rat also.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was thrilled to hear as he shared his report that everybody back there is okay. Houses are a little bit of a disaster in certain areas, but the people are okay. So that was a great report, and I know that he's excited that he's got some family and friends that are tuning in tonight. So glad that you can join us if you're in Mayfield, Kentucky.
Absolutely, yes. And so we're going to get tonight's game going here in just a minute. We're going to turn it over to Steve Willits, the public address announcer for tonight's introduction of starting lineups.
And your Mountlake Terrace Box.
Okay, we're going to get the players out here on the court. So we'll go over the starting lineup one more time for the Red Wolves. Starting 5'7" junior Bella Rose, 5'9" senior Kat Townley, 5'8" junior Kylie Mercer, 5'6" senior Madeline Davidson, and 5'9" senior Holly Williams. There are 5 seniors on this Cedarcrest roster. We were talking to Coach Brad Knowles before the game. 4 of them did not play last year, did not play any basketball. So he was saying it's a rebuilding program for Cedarcrest. The rebuilding's going pretty well with 2 wins so far. Yeah, and we're underway. That's Miley Armstrong with the first buckets of the game off the tip. Nice assist from Lindsay Ho. Cedarcrest comes back the other way. Three-pointer. 3-point shot put up
3-point shot
by Kylie Mercer.
That was a great answer to a really quick start.
Pardon me, that was Kat Townley with the 3 from the corner for the Red Wolves. Terrace with the ball. Lindsay Ho controlling it out on front, out on top. Other starters are Maya Sheffield with the ball now. Almost gets that pass picked off. Cameron Dunn in the middle. Elise Colvin and Miley Armstrong. Miley Armstrong comes out, and in comes sophomore Maya Davis for the Hawks. Hawks possession on the side, trailing 3-2. Here, still in the first minute. Oh! Sheffield tries to get the shot off before the 30-second clock goes off. Is unable to. Turnover. Cedarcrest ball. Cedarcrest breaks with the press. You'll see a press all night long from the Hawks. They love to institute that. Cedarcrest gets in their office. That's Kate Townley with another attempt. The rebound is gathered in by Kylie Mercer, who gets called for a travel. It's a tough call underneath the hoop there. Terrace takes over. Senior Lindsay Ho, 4-year player with the varsity squad for the Hawks. Tries to get the return pass, doesn't make it into her arms. Cedarcrest the other way. Madeline Davidson with the fast break. It's the easy 2.
Got to be careful with those cross-court passes.
Ho. Cedarcrest using a zone defense. Sheffield. Colvin out on top. Lisa Colvin's been a top scorer for the Hawks in a couple of the games so far this season. Colvin drives the baseline, gets fouled. Looks like that call's going to go against Mercer. And it does. The junior picks up her first foul.
First team foul on Cedarcrest.
I'd like to see Mountlake Terrace start looking to drop it inside a few times against that zone. See if they can go inside and pull it back out.
Davis to Ho. Out on top to Sheffield. There's the inside pass to Davis. Out to Colvin. She drives. Shot rims off. Rebound to Townley. Cedarcrest comes the other way. Madeline Davidson, senior, ball handling for the Red Wolves. Out on top to Townley, takes another 3. It's off the mark. Davis gathers in the rebound for the Hawks, but there was a foul called. Looks like
number 23, Colvin, her first.
Looks like it goes against Elise Colvin. Cedarcrest keeps possession of the ball. In the lane to Williams. Out. Back to Williams inside. Can't get it to go. Gets another shot. Looks like she gets hacked. And she does get the call on the shot. Foul's going to go against Davis.
Holly Williams at the line, shooting 2.
Holly Williams, first of 2, rims off.
Cedarcrest is clearly going to shoot some 3s, so the Hawks have got to make sure they're boxing out for those long rebounds.
Williams' second attempt is true. It's her first point of the game. Terrace with possession. Sheffield to Colvin at the elbow. Over to Dunn. To Ho. Ho skips it over to Sheffield. Sheffield attempts a drive. Gets fouled. Kat Townley gets called for the blocking foul underneath.
Team foul on Cedarcrest.
Lindsay Ho. Into Davis. David.
Great.
Maya Davis.
Assist from Lindsay Ho.
with the bucket underneath. It's Townley bringing it up quickly. Can't get it to fall. Terrace ball. Into Davis. Gets the ball knocked away. Good defensive play there by Townley. Cedarcrest on the right side, inside to Williams. Williams is going to try to get a shot off against Davis. Can't do it. Ends up being a lane violation. 3 in the lane.
370 violation in the key.
I think it was that defensive effort by Davis that made that happen.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I like Maya Davis the way she stayed down. She stayed in front of it. Made it take her tough shot.
Davis, just a sophomore, got a lot of playing time last year as a freshman for the Hawks. Ho, over to Sheffield. Skipped over to Colvin. Ho. Colvin. Dunn. Dunn looks to get something off. Bank shot doesn't go. Gets her own rebound. Out to Sheffield for a 3. Bounces around. It doesn't fall. Williams with the rebound for the Red Wolves. The 3-point attempt. That was Rose. Bella Rose with the 3 for the Red Wolves. And Cedarcrest takes a 9-4 lead. Terrace sets up their offense, trying to find something against this zone. Colvin with the drive. Can't get it to fall. Williams with the rebound underneath. Gets surrounded. And ball's tied up underneath.
Checking back into the game for Mountlake Terrace, number 11, Miley Armstrong.
Miley Armstrong comes back into the game for the Hawks, replacing Maya Sheffield.
Gives Terrace a chance to get their zone set or their press set up.
And Cedarcrest breaks it easily. Madison Davison gets her shot blocked. Davis up to Ho, but she didn't know that Townley was right there. Townley stole the ball from Ho, and then Ho fouls her. Cedarcrest gets the ball. Red Wolves pass it out of the press this time. Williams in the lane tries to get it over to Davidson. Ball comes loose.
Oh, great hustle there from Cameron.
Cedarcrest maintains possession.
3:26 remaining in the first quarter. Cedarcrest with a 9-4 lead. Rose with the inbounds. Gets knocked away. Ends up in the hands of Colvin for the Hawks. Ho out on top. Being watched closely by Davidson. Over to Malia Armstrong. Malia a little long on the 3 attempt. Rose thinking a 3, doesn't pass it instead. Davidson tries to get it into Townley. The ball gets knocked away by Ho.
Instead of bounds by Mountlake Terrace. Cedarcrest keeps the possession.
Lindsay Ho giving up about 8 inches there to Townley, but was able to get up and knock the ball away. Townley. Davidson back to Townley. She'll eye a 3. In and out. Doesn't fall. Lindsay Ho ends up with the ball for the Hawks. Looks to push it. Out to Armstrong. Out to Colvin. Colvin will take a 3. It's a little long. Williams with the rebound for the Red Wolves. Ball gets knocked away by Ho. Goes out of bounds. Cedarcrest will keep the ball.
Even though Mountlake Terrace missed that last 3, that extra pass was a great sign of getting the other player involved, giving a great wide open look. So they just got to keep doing that.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't made a 3 yet, but pretty good shooting 3-point shooting team with Armstrong probably being the leader among 3-point shooters. Cedarcrest will take one though. Mercer, a little long on that. Ho gets another rebound. Ho gives it up to Davis. Davis drives in and gets called for the offensive charge. She's not happy about it.
I like that. I like the aggressive attack though.
Offensive charge called against number 24, Davis, her second. Fourth team.
Davis picks up her second foul here in the first quarter, so Coach Starks will take her out, reinsert Sheffield in her place. Cedarcrest will take over. Dunn knocks the ball away. Armstrong ends up with the ball, but before the shot, there was a foul in the lane. Foul is called on Kate Townley of the Red Wolves.
Mountlake Terrace made a great adjustment there by pulling somebody out, pulling up the back defender to help take away that middle pass. The coaches were calling for it. The girls did it and worked out great.
There's a three from Armstrong from the corner. And Miley Armstrong gets the three for the Hawks. Cedarcrest pushes it quickly. Look to set up their offense. And it'll be another turnover as there's a lane violation against the Red Wolves.
Great job by the Lady Hawks getting back, Lady Hawks getting back on defense there.
Cedarcrest has been stuck on 9 points here for a while, giving Terrace a chance to get even or even take a lead here in the first quarter as it winds down. Armstrong with another three attempt, rims off, doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound, and it looks like it'll go off of
last touch by Cedarcrest.
Hampton.
Terrace basketball.
Kayla Hampton, junior, came in without me noticing. We'll check that Cedarcrest lineup again. I want to make sure I get everyone in. But first, Sheffield's going to take a three. It rims off. And Davidson gets the rebound. In for the Red Wolves, we've got Rose and Davidson and Hampton, who takes the shot from the line. Doesn't go. That's Marsh flying into the lane to grab that rebound. That is senior Haley Marsh with the effort there. Attempts a putback, gets fouled. Will go to the line for two.
The Hawks were in good position. They started to box out, and she just crashed the board. And
yeah, coaches love seeing that, don't they? They love the crashing of the boards. Haley Marsh misses the first. The fifth player on the court for the Red Wolves right now is Gracie Madison. I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. So right now you got Rose and Mercer and Marsh and Davidson and Gracie Madison. There's two Madisons, got sisters out there, so want to make sure we get that. All right. Marsh's second free throw is no good. Dunn gets the rebound and gets fouled. Hawks will take over, 1:07 remaining in the first quarter. Ho, Dunn, Colvin, Ho goes to the foul line. Colvin with the drive along the baseline, puts up a shot, doesn't go. That was Sheffield with the putback, it doesn't fall. Cedarcrest with the rebound, pushes it up court. Marsh can't convert the lay-in. Dunn gets the rebound for the Hawks and gets fouled again.
It's really great the way that the Lady Hawks looks like they're getting beat on their press is getting beat or their pressure is getting beat, but then they're retreating back on defense and they're able to get the defensive rebound, which is a great opportunity for them.
Sierra Sanko and number 21, Emma Perini.
In for the Hawks, Emma Pirani, number 21. Emma is number 21, and Sierra Sanko came in also. That's Pirani and Davidson lunging for that ball. It ends up out of bounds, and it was off of Davidson, so Hawks will get the ball.
Great hustle by all ladies right there.
Just 24 and a half seconds remaining in the first quarter. Shot clock is turned off. So Terrace can opt for the final shot of this quarter if they choose. Armstrong, Ho, Pirani, Dunn. Dunn drives the lane, puts a shot up, gets fouled, will go to the line for two.
Shooting foul on number 52, Hampton, her first.
Kaylee Hampton gets called for the infraction. Dunn Jr. for the Hawks goes to the line 4-2. It runs off. Cameron Dunn with her second. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Ends up in Rose's hands. Less than 10 seconds to go. Cedarcrest will have to push it hard. And the pass sails over the head of Gracie Madison.
Terrace basketball.
Turnover. Hawks will have 5.5 seconds to go to try to get something up. Ho attempts a bounce pass. It gets kicked. Davidson kicks it out of bounds.
Still Mountlake Terrace basketball.
Hawks get another chance. 3.4 seconds to go in the game. Or in the first quarter. Sorry. Dunn. Ho will take the long three. Rims off at the buzzer. It's no good. And the first quarter comes to an end. Score 9-7. We will take a 30-second break. Be back in 30. This is Hawk TV on HBN. And we are back here at Mountlake Terrace High School. End of the first quarter. The visiting Cedarcrest Lady Red Wolves are on top 9-7 over the Mountlake Terrace Hawks. This Wesco League matchup.
The Lady Hawks did a great job. They were down 4-9, and then I'm not exactly sure at what point Cedarcrest had 9 points, but it was for a majority of that first quarter, and Mountlake Terrace just stayed after it and fought their way back to just down by 2, and they got the ball to start the second quarter.
Yeah, Red Wolves had a few turnovers. A lid went up on the hoop there. They couldn't get the ball to fall. And but Terrace hasn't been lighting it up either, with only 7 points in this first quarter. So we'll see if either team can get it going here. Second quarter is underway. That is Ainsley Ward that throws the ball in for the Hawks. She's into the game. Same action for Terrace. Being watched very closely by Kylie Mercer. Gets it into Davis. Davis tries to get to Sheffield. That ball is picked off by Williams. Cedarcrest comes the other way. Townley with the drive, and Townley with the 2. Miley Armstrong's going to handle the point guard duties for now. Inside to Sonko. Can't get the little shorty to drop.
That was a great high-low look.
Speaking of high-low, that was Madison, Gracie Madison with the long 3 attempt. Couldn't get it to fall. Ball ends up in the hands of Holly Williams. She gets fouled. While attempting a putback, will go to the line for 2. Can't get the first to fall. Terrace has 16 fouls on her. Next one will send Cedarcrest to the foul line for the remainder of this first half. The Red Wolves have 5 team fouls at this point. Williams converts the second. Red Wolves extend their lead to 12-7. Armstrong, Davis, Sonko. That's Ward with the 3 attempt, and it's good. Ainsley Ward with the 3 for Terrace. Cedarcrest gets across the midcourt line with some difficulty, but they've done it. That's Kylie Mercer with the 3 from the corner.
Kylie Mercer for 3.
Junior gets her first points of the game with a 3-ball. Terrace, Ward. That's Kiera. Karani loses the ball. That's Madison with the free throw. Rebound's going to go off of Emma Karani. Cedarcrest will retain possession.
Cedarcrest basketball. Checking in for Cedarcrest, number 22.
In for the game, Audrey Madison.
Replacing Gracie Madison.
That's part of the sister act, the Madison sisters. We got both of them out on the court at the same time for the Red Wolves. No, I take that back. Audrey came in for her sister, Gracie.
Nice box out and rebound.
Shot attempt no good, yes. And Hawks get the rebound. Karani looks for 3, decides to pass on it. That's Davis looking to go down the right side. And instead, turn around at the elbow. It's no good. Williams, another rebound. Madison, Davidson with the drive. And now that's, couldn't see who that was over there. Oh, that was Mercer with the attempt. It's no good. Hawks the other way. And there's a foul called as Davis was trying to get a pass off. Terrace will take this opportunity to make wholesale changes. Get a bunch of the starters back into the game. Ho, Dunn, Sheffield, Colvin all come in. Davis remains out there. Will handle the throw-in duties into Ho. To Dunn. Great effort there by Davidson on that steal. She's going to take it the whole way. Can't get the shot to fall. She was looking for a foul call. Didn't get it. Terrace the other way. Davis with the 3. Doesn't go. Cedarcrest gets the rebound. Madison. Almost an overback, but Davidson gets her feet in the forecourt. Williams will take a shot. It rims off. Sheffield with the rebound for the Hawks.
That was great hustle by Sheffield to chase that down in the corner.
Ho up on top from the elbow. In and out. Dunn with the rebound in the lane. Before she can do anything with the ball, she gets fouled. Foul goes against Kat Townley.
17 foul against Cedarcrest, putting Mountlake Terrace into the bonus.
Cameron Dunn will go to the line for a 1-on-1. Oh, well, they might be ruling she was attempting a shot there and giving her 2 shots from the free throw line. She sinks the first, so it didn't really matter. She'll get a second. That's her first point of the game for Dunn. Bella Rose back into the game for the Red Wolves. Coach Starks is going to take a timeout when he gets an opportunity. Not now, though, because Davis gets the rebound of a missed free throw. Gets the putback to fall and gets fouled.
Very strong with that rebound and then goes right back up with it and gets fouled.
Shooting foul on number 24, Williams, her second.
Williams just called for the foul for Cedarcrest. Now Coach Starks will take that timeout, just 30 seconds, so we'll keep it here. Starks wants to go over something with his squad.
He's got the fresh legs, hopefully, of the starters coming back in. They got a little bit of a break, so hopefully with their press and maybe a little bit fresher legs, they can keep that pressure up. And
he's still got the hoarse condition. He's been hoarse for the first couple of weeks of the season. We usually can hear him a little more, but a little harsh. It's going to be a little loud in here tomorrow night, too, because I wanted to mention that we've got band concerts here at the school tomorrow. Winter concerts are always very popular here at Terrace. The concert band will go at 7 o'clock over in the theater. And then when that is over, the jazz bands will take over here in the gym at 8 o'clock. So a night of music here at Terrace. If you're interested, I might have to come down for that jazz because I love listening to the jazz bands here at Terrace. But for now, we're shooting hoops, and it's Maya Davis at the line. Can't convert the three-point play, but Colvin gets the rebound for the Hawks, and the Hawks will get another 30 seconds on the shot clock. See what they can do with it. Sheffield with the drive, gets her shot blocked. Davis steals the ball, gets a lay-in and a foul. We'll go to the line for another three-point attempt. Try to convert the traditional three-point play.
Probably have to check me for sure on this, but I believe it was 10-15 when Terrace brought the ball down, and we haven't come back across half court. They've shot some free throws, gotten rebounds, gone back up with it.
There's a missed free throw, but it didn't matter. It was a lane violation against the Hawks. Cedarcrest will get possession of the ball. Rose with the throw-in. Into Davidson, over to Rose. Rose will bring it across the mid-stripe. Over to Davidson. Davidson will drive, dish it off to Audrey Madison. Her three-point attempt is off. Dunn fights for the rebound, pulls it away, gives it to Ho. Ho the other way to Sheffield. Sheffield with the drive. Shot goes off the side of the backboard. Cedarcrest reins in the rebound. Davidson over to Audrey Madison. Rose. Williams with the screen. And now Madison will take the long three. It's no good. That's Townley. No, that was Madison. That was Davidson with the rebound and drive. She'll get the charity stripe trip. Threes aren't necessarily dropping for either team, so there seems to be a little bit more driving to the hoop now, and that's paying off with some fouls and free throw attempts. Madeline Davidson's first shot rims off.
Yeah, whichever team starts making their free throws can start to pull away with this thing. Getting a lot of good opportunities at the free throw line.
Davidson with her second. It goes in. 16-15. Cedarcrest, 3:45 remaining before halftime. Ho, Colvin. Skips it all the way across to Sheffield. Sheffield gets double teamed, gives it up. Dunn. Colvin will drive the left side. Little Euro step there and gets it to drop. Elise Colvin, her first points of the game.
And Mountlake Terrace takes the lead.
Battle for the ball on the far side. Ball still loose. It ends up into the hands of Davidson. Her shot goes off. Ball goes out of bounds on the rebound. Ruled to be off a Terrace player.
Checking back in for Mountlake Terrace, number 11, Miley.
The coaching staff groaned a little bit on that one. They thought it was off a Cedarcrest player. But the Red Wolves will retain possession. Rose with the throw-in. Looks. Williams with the cut to the lane. She gets fouled on her shot attempt. She'll go to the line for two.
Shooting foul on number 20, Dunn, her first.
Cameron Dunn gets called for the infraction. Just her first of the game.
Great timing on that inbounds pass to see her cutting and getting the ball to her right when she got there. That was great inbounds play by Cedarcrest.
Pays off with a point on the free throw. Second by Williams is no good. Colvin with the rebound. And there's a steal by Davidson. Davidson brings it up. Dishes it to Marsh in the corner. Marsh is looking to do something. She gets fouled. Call goes against Colvin.
Number 23, Colvin, her second. 19.
Haley Marsh earns a trip to the line
Haley Marsh at the line, shooting 1
for 1-1. Marsh's shot is no good. Davis with the rebound over to Ho. Ho looks to dribble up, gives it up to Colvin. Colvin tries to get inside to Dunn. The ball's knocked away into the hands of Rose. Rose is going to push it, and ball goes out of bounds.
Great hustle by Miley Armstrong to chase that down from behind and tap it out of bounds.
Yeah, Rose looked a little frustrated. She wanted to get the shot off, but the ball was knocked away.
Cedarcrest basketball.
Cedarcrest will get possession of the ball. Inbounds by Davidson. Looking. Into Williams, gets double teamed. Out to Davidson. Davidson will take a short jumper. It's no good. Rebound to Davis for the Hawks. Over to Armstrong. Back to Davis. Nope. Pass goes over Davis's head.
Terrace pass goes out of bounds.
Turnover. Cedarcrest ball. Coach Brad Knowles yelling out instructions to his team from the Cedarcrest bench. Knowles' 11th season heading up the Red Wolves girls program. That's Marsh. Gets the ball knocked away. Dunn's got it going the other way for Terrace. Dunn can't get to the hoop. Gives it to Colvin. She'll get to the hoop and gets a shot to drop. She also draws the foul.
Shooting foul number 13, Mercer, her third.
Foul goes against Kylie Mercer.
Colvin at the line.
Elise Colvin will go to the line for one shot.
Back in for the Hawks.
There's a real strong finish to take the contact and then still be able to scoop it up and finish the shot.
And number 10 or 20, Gracie Madison checks back in for Cedarcrest.
Cedarcrest with some changes to their 5 out on the court. We'll update that. Here's Colvin's shot. It's good. Colvin.
Hawks up by 3.
Colvin leads the Terrace squad in scoring with 5 points. That was Davidson attempting to get up the sidelines, but loses the ball out of bounds. Terrace will get the ball. That's Ward, Ho, Colvin, Dunn, and Armstrong in for the Hawks. Marsh, Davidson, Williams, Gracie Madison, and Davidson in for Cedarcrest. Armstrong with the 3 attempt. In and out. Boy, that ball looked like it was down the hole. Dunn with the rebound, gets tied up.
Ball, possession arrow Cedarcrest.
It'll be a jump ball. Possession will go to the Hawks. 1:29 remaining in the quarter, in the half. Terrace leads 2017. Davidson across the line. Up to Madison. Madison inside to Williams. Williams can't get the ball to drop. That was Colvin with the rebound for the Hawks. She gets fouled. And she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Terrace is now in the double bonus.
Aggressive defense by the Lady Hawks there, but still able to avoid fouling and get the rebound.
Which means Elise Colvin will shoot 2.
It's good to see them moving their feet that time. Not just staying in front, staying down, making it a tough shot.
Colvin with 5 points so far in the game. We'll look to add to that. First attempt is good. For 6 points now, all in the second quarter.
Checks back in for Cedarcrest.
Second attempt, and it's true. 21-17 lead for the Hawks. Marsh for the Red Wolves. Picks up her dribble, looking to give it up. That's Hampton over to Davidson. Her shot doesn't drop.
Last touch by Cedarcrest.
Ball goes out of bounds. Armstrong will get it as we enter the last minute of the second quarter. Ho. Colvin. Ho. Armstrong. Colvin. Colvin with the drive in the lane, and she gets it to go. Elise Colvin setting up camp in the lane and paying off with some short buckets. But then Colvin commits a foul at the other end as Marsh tries to get a shot off under the hoop. Probably a good foul in that case.
Shooting foul number 23, Colvin, her third.
Send Haley Marsh, the senior, to the line instead of giving up the short lay-in. Marsh's attempt, no good. She's got that old-fashioned two-handed set shot from the line. Don't see that very often anymore. Only old guys like me remember that. Marsh, second attempt. It's no good.
Lane violation.
Yeah, she knew that that shot was off the mark and was trying to get a jump for the rebound and got called on it. 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Terrace, 7-point lead. That's the largest lead of the night for either team, if I recall.
Yep.
Oh, so Ward's pass gets picked off on Madison. I'm sorry, Davidson. Davidson can't get her first shot to fall. Ball ends up ruled out of bounds.
Lindsay Ho was able to hustle back, get a hand on that, and make it a difficult lay-in.
Seconds remaining in the first half. Terrace gets it on the sideline. 6.8 left before the halftime buzzer. Ward with the throw-in into Ho. Ainsley Ward, long three-pointer, ends up being short. The buzzer goes, and that's the end of the first half. Terrace will head to the locker room or some corner of a gym, since locker rooms are not available during COVID, with a 24-17 lead here at halftime. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll talk a little bit more with Coach Hudson, and we'll go over some scoring totals. And then after halftime, we'll get back to the second half. But for now, 30-second break. This is Hawk TV on HBN. And we are back here at Mountlake Terrace High School on Hawk TV HBN as the Mountlake Terrace Hawks lead at halftime 24-17 over the Cedarcrest Red Wolves. Halftime gives us an opportunity to talk a little bit more about basketball and other stuff with Brett Hudson. Brett Hudson coached a lot of different places, but tell me what it is that you've been doing for almost 20 years now.
20 years. I have been working at Silver Creek Family Church, one of the pastors there, and so just continuing to do that and try and help our church be a benefit to our community.
And I think a lot of people, whether they attend Silver Creek Family or not, will recognize the name, because one way you benefit the community is an event that you have every year this time of year. You just had it, I think, just last weekend, that literally lights up the neighborhood. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we have now, this I believe was our 7th year. I think that's right. Maybe somebody can correct me. 7th year of hosting the Linwood Christmas tree lighting. We had to take last year off just because of COVID, and so we came back this year with had a great day, had our great evening, I guess, and a lot of people from the community, different organizations were there. Community Transit sponsored our free pony ride, so
Nice.
Kids were riding ponies, and Santa Claus came in on a fire truck, and so it was a great night.
Yeah, those community events are great. Mountlake Terrace has one. Briar has a great one. And it's great to see that that Linwood is continuing this tradition, and with your help, with the help of the church there.
Interesting fact, we gave out 25 gallons of hot cocoa.
25 gallons?
25 gallons. I don't know what that equates to in bodies, but 25 gallons of hot chocolate. That's our big statistic of the night.
Well, yeah, good for you guys there. Now, this is a great time of year for churches. It's been tough, of course, with COVID, as everything has been tough with COVID over the last 20 months. But I don't even know the answer to this. Is Silver Creek family putting on some special services, maybe Christmas Eve?
You know what? We've traditionally basically decided that we're going to put all of our effort and energy into that tree lighting at the beginning of December. We do have some stuff that's happening this Sunday. Santa Claus will be back in town or back at the building, and kids can come get their picture taken with Santa and hang out with him. And there'll be some other fun things, some carols and that kind of stuff on Sunday. But then we actually take the next Sunday, the Sunday right after Christmas. We take that Sunday off, and we don't have church. And we do that because we want to honor our volunteers. We've got so many volunteers that give so much time and energy to help the place run. So we just say, go spend the time with your family, and don't worry about your responsibilities here. So kind of put a lot of our effort and energy to the Christmas season at that front end with the tree lighting, and so
okay. Well, I know there are a few churches that do that take some Sundays off to give their
that volunteer crew. I mean, they're tireless. They give so much effort and energy, and we couldn't do what we do without the volunteers that make all that happen.
Yeah. So before you go to a church on Christmas Eve or on the Sunday after church, make sure they're there, because my home church that isn't meeting either on the day after Christmas or the day after New Year's either.
I like to go spy. I used to do a lot of scouting when I was coaching, and so sometimes I take Sundays off. I try to go do some scouting at other churches. And it's a little tricky sometimes that Sunday after. I got to be careful which I got to check people's schedules, see who I can go.
Sure, which leads me into the question that I want to know about, leading a church versus leading a basketball team. Are there similarities to that type of leadership?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the big things is you have to commit to what it is that you're going to be and what it is that you're going to do, and recognize that along the way there's going to be people that disagree with why are you pressing the whole game, or why aren't you doing this though, and so everybody's got an opinion, everybody's got an idea of what it is that you should be doing or how you could be doing it, and it can be really easy to get swayed by the crowd, either crowd, or whatever, and so you just got to really lock in on what is it that we're about as a team or as a church, and keep that as your focus. So otherwise you just get thrown back and forth with every idea that comes out. So you just got to know who you're going to be.
Awesome. I didn't know if there was, but on the basketball end, I think we see that with both of these programs. From Mountlake Terrace, they are committed to pressure and go all the time. Coach Starks has been working with conditioning early in the season, pushing his team hard during practices. So we see that. And then with Cedarcrest, Brad Knowles has built such a great network in the youth program, building up to the high school program, as there are feeder programs for almost all the high schools in the area. Cedarcrest has one of the better ones. And, Coach Knowles has been a big part of that in making that work out there in the Valley. I've been the head coach for 11 years and coaching even longer than that in some capacity. So
yeah, that information that he gave us before the game, that 6 of the 11 girls that are on the team did not play basketball last year for whatever reason, with this combined, or this kind of squish board schedules last year, whether they were in other sports or just needing to sit out. So 6 of your 11 players to not play last year. And then they're playing tough. Obviously, they're 2-0, so they've been able to win. And they had some moments tonight where they've looked really good. That Mountlake Terrace press is pretty strong. They're in your face, and they're pretty aggressive with it. And when Cedarcrest has been able to get back, they've been able to get some good looks from time to time. But I'm just real impressed with the way Mountlake Terrace is applying that pressure and then retreating, getting back on defense. And maybe everybody knows this and maybe not, but as a coach, when you run that press, sometimes people think it's a failure if you don't get the steal in the backcourt, if you don't stop it right there. But a lot of times, if you've got a really good press, getting back on defense and causing the other team to sort of take a shot maybe they weren't anticipating, or rushing a shot, or one of those things. If you can get back on defense, get them to take the quick shot, get the box out, and now you've got the ball. That's, in my mind, I always felt like I had run a successful press because we got them to take a shot maybe they weren't anticipating. So I feel like the Terrace press is doing exactly what they wanted them to do.
Well, that's great information for the average fan. That it's not necessarily the attempt has failed if the other team crosses the midcourt line.
Yep.
It's successful if it ends up being a bad shot or a turnover. And
well, and sometimes you don't necessarily know that it was your press that did it, but if Cedarcrest likes to take those a lot of 3-pointers, so the more you can cause them to have to work to get the ball up the floor, going to wear down their legs a little bit. Their shots are going to, they're not going to have quite as much strength when they take that shot. So there's a lot of great things that come from that press that maybe don't necessarily show up in a steal or a turnover.
Yeah. The pace is going to be fast when you're going against the press, and that might work a little bit against Cedarcrest tonight. They actually have 11 on the roster, but only 9 are pretty much available tonight. 2 of them played a lot of minutes on the JV. So Coach Knowles was saying that they might not see any action. The 2 that played a lot on the JV team. That JV score, by the way, Mountlake Terrace won that game. I didn't write it down, but I think it was 26-23, if I remember right.
I believe so. Yeah, it was close.
Mountlake Terrace wins the JV game 26-23. Here in the varsity game, it's 24-17 at halftime. Here are the point totals. Unofficial have you because my pen sometimes doesn't keep up.
As the official statistician and the play-by-play.
Here we go. For the Hawks, Elise Colvin leads the team with 9 points, all in that second quarter. Maya Davis, 6 points. Miley Armstrong with 5. Ainsley Ward with a 3, so 3 points. And Cameron Dunn has a single point. Over at on the Cedarcrest side, we've got Kate Townley with 5 points. Madeline Davison with 4. Kylie Mercer with a 3. Bella Rose with a 3. And Holly Williams, I have her down for 2 points. So that makes it 24-17, and we are ready to get the second half underway. Terrace with the first possession. Ho out on top. Over to Colvin. Ho. Dunn. Dunn gets harassed a little. Ball ends up on the floor. Tie up between Dunn and Townley. And the possession arrow goes to Cedarcrest.
I think Mountlake Terrace saw some things in that zone they wanted to try and exploit with that double screen up top. So I'll see if they run that again. Got some good looks out of that, I think.
Cedarcrest, Townley down the lane, gets the shot off, gets fouled. Will go to the line for 2.
Shooting foul on number 20, Dunn, her second. Kat Townley at the line, shooting 2.
Dunn will go to the line for 2 shots. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Townley to the line for 2 shots for the Red Wolves. The foul was called against Cameron Dunn. First shot by Townley off the mark.
It's only Cameron's second foul, but I think she wants to be careful not to pick up a quick third here. So hopefully she'll be able to avoid that.
Townley's second shot's no good. Ball ends up into the hands of Davis for the Hawks. Ho will take over. Ho over to Mayfield. Looking to get it inside the Dunn. Passes on that. Ball ends up on the other side to Ho. Out to Sheffield. Colvin on the right side. Puts up a left-handed shot, and it's good. Elise Colvin into double figures in scoring. Cedarcrest quickly the other way. Mercer from the corner. Can't get it to fall. Colvin with the rebound.
Elise Colvin's figured out she can break that zone with her dribble.
She took over there in that second quarter and put on a display. Now it's Davis, the foul line. Back out to Ho. Over to Colvin. Into Davis. Ball gets knocked away by Townley. Going the other direction. Madison with the lay-in. Doesn't drop. gets the rebound, but gets fouled by Ho. Ho reaches over the top. Gets called for the infraction.
Shooting foul called on number 10, Ho, her third. Townley at the line, shooting 2.
Townley will go to the line for 2. The Coach Starks is pressing his case that was not a shooting foul, but Townley goes to the line for 2 anyway and promptly misses the first. Senior's second attempt. Little strong. Sheffield, good box out. Gets the rebound. Ho to Colvin. Back to Ho. Over to Davis. Davis with the spin move. Gets called for a walk.
Violation, Cedarcrest basketball.
Cedarcrest takes over. Townley will handle the throw in. Into Davidson, back to Townley. Townley's looking to go the whole way. Plows her way into 2 Hawks. Referees look at each other and they decide it'll be a traveling call.
Basketball.
Way to stop the ball, make him pick it up, and force a turnover.
That was a wall that Davidson ran into there.
Good look inside.
Colvin can't convert that. Ho with the long 3-point shot. It's off the mark. Ball goes off a Cedarcrest player.
Last touch by Cedarcrest.
Williams teasing her teammate Townley for letting that ball go out of bounds. That's a Ho out on top for the Hawks. Davis. Mayfield will take the 3 from the left corner. Rims off. Colvin had inside position there, but Williams gets a hand in on the ball.
Quick timeout taken by the coach.
Yeah, one of the tricks of the coaching is to get that timeout before a tie-up is called, and Coach Starks uses that to his advantage there. Let's go over the schedule for these 2 teams coming up here. Mountlake Terrace will next play on Friday night, Friday, December 17th. Meadowdale will be coming into Terrace High School for a 7:15 game. And yes, we will have that here on Hawk TV HBN. And those rivalry games are a lot of fun. So that'll be Terrace's next matchup. As I said before, Cedarcrest has a stretch of 4 games in 7 days. They will play Friday at home against Shorewood. Terrace with the ball. Ho on the right side, centers. Davis will take the long 3. It rims off. Dunn tries to go over the back of Townley to get that rebound loose.
That was called on Mountlake Terrace's number 20, Dunn.
And Dunn gets called for the infraction.
Number 11, Miley Armstrong, checks back in for Terrace.
Dunn comes out and Miley Armstrong will come into the game to replace her. Will contribute right away by knocking a pass away.
Coaches want to make sure they keep Dunn with some fouls to give, or get her into the 4th quarter.
Cedarcrest, Townley looking to go all the way with the scoop, and it's good. Cat Townley with Cedarcrest's first points of the second half here at the 5-minute mark. Ho, Davis, Armstrong, Sheffield. Sheffield gets the shot to go and gets fouled. Will go to the line for another. The foul goes against Williams.
That was on 24 Williams, her 4th.
That quick ball movement caught the zone not shifting quite as fast, and a little quick dump inside for the.
Yeah, nice assist by Armstrong there. Sheffield with her first points of the game. And it ends up being 3 on the 3-point play. Terrace increases their lead to 10, 29-19. Cedarcrest quickly the other way. Bella Rose with the lay-in. Oxho, Davis, Colvin inside. Can't get it to convert. Townley with the rebound. Townley over to Rose. Her 3-point attempt rims off. Mercer with the rebound. That's Townley with the long 3-pointer. Lindsay Ho gets the rebound. Lindsay will try to go against the Cedarcrest girls by herself. Her shot is off. Battle for the rebound, and Holly Williams gets knocked down hard. Down on the baseline, sitting there. She got knocked
There was
down
quite a
hard.
collision with somebody. I didn't quite see who that was.
Yeah, I didn't either there. And we got Sabora Dean, the athletic trainer from Mountlake Terrace, out taking a look at her, and now Coach Knowles comes out.
One of the things I think Mountlake Terrace needs to be real careful with, they've had a couple times where we've taken a shot and Cedarcrest has leaked somebody out and they've been able to throw a deep pass real quick. So I think the Lady Hawks just need to be aware of that and keep an eye on that they're starting to leak out a little bit and getting some long breakaway passes.
Cedarcrest has converted a couple times on that, keeping them in the game, trailing by just 8 here with 4:04 remaining in the third quarter. Holly Williams back up on her feet. Comes off the court. In there, gets replaced by Kayla Hampton. Kayla Hampton comes in for Williams. Cedarcrest keeps possession of the ball in the backcourt. Davidson quickly brings it up into the forecourt, heads to the corner. Over to Mercer. Up to Davidson. Oh, that was Townley with the drive. Townley gets fouled by Lindsay Ho.
Foul on number 10, Ho, her fourth team foul.
It's 14 fouls against the Hawks here in the third quarter. Rose with the throw-in. Throws it out. Davidson inside to Mercer. Armstrong knocks it away.
That was amazing recovery by Maley. It looked like she was beat for the back door, but she quickly recovered and knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, Armstrong, probably the shortest person out there on the court, but shows a lot of heart and hustle. Mercer with the throw in this time. And little communication issue there with her teammate Townley. They're not on the same page. The ball goes out of bounds. Hawks ball. Davis. Armstrong. Davis. Armstrong. Davis. Ward's yelling for the ball in the right corner. She gets it into Mayfield. Shot is off the mark. That was Sheffield. I'm not sure who Mayfield is. I made up a name there.
Cedarcrest, a 30-second timeout.
Coach Knowles will take advantage of a break here and call a quick 30-second timeout. Talk it over with his squad as they trail by 8 with 3:24 remaining here in the third quarter. I mentioned that our next webcast will be this Friday as the Mountlake Terrace Lady Hawks take on Meadowdale Lady Mavericks on HBN Hawk TV. HBN Hawk TV After School Club. This effort is all put on by students with the help of advisor Angelo Como. Mountlake Terrace students, if you want to get involved with helping with these webcasts, learn a little bit about the ins and outs of broadcasting and webcasting, talk to Mr. Cabot. There are opportunities for you to get involved. Game's back underway. That's Colvin with the short shot. Gets her own rebound. Can't get the second attempt to drop either. It's Hampton with the drive down the left side. Might have traveled. Got away with it and gets two. That's Kayla Hampton's first points of the game. Terrace ball. Sheffield, Colvin. Colvin, shot doesn't go. Mercer knocks the ball out of bounds.
It's a great cut by Colvin, and pass was that. I think I'm not sure who made that pass, but it was a great find.
Davis with the throw in. Ward, Armstrong. Sheffield out to Davis. Shot clock winds down. Armstrong puts up a quick shot. Doesn't find the rim. Shot clock violation. Cedarcrest will take over. Cedarcrest in the backcourt. Townley gives it up to Mercer. Mercer with the nice little move gets it to drop. That's Kylie Mercer, her first points of the second half. She has 5 for the game. Terrace lead is cut to 29-25. Steal by the Redhawks. Davidson goes the whole way. Can't get it to drop. Terrace ball.
Cedarcrest is on a good little run here. We'll see if Mountlake Terrace can score a bucket here and get it back going their way.
That's Armstrong. Oh, that's Ward from the left corner. Her shot off the backboard. No good. Townley reigns in the rebound for the Red Wolves. Gives it up to Davidson. Over to Mercer. Hampton from the elbow puts up the shot. Rims off. Sheffield with the rebound. Davis brings the ball up for the Hawks. Over to Colvin on the right side. She'll take a long three-pointer. No good. That is Townley had the good box out position underneath to get the rebound. Draws a foul.
I believe he called an offensive foul.
Oh, there you go.
Offensive foul called on number 10, Townley.
Coach Hudson with the good eyes there.
Second team foul.
Townley gets an explanation. The referee says she threw an elbow as she was bringing the ball up the court. Hawks will take over. 1:15 to go in the third. Davis with the drive. Davis will get called for the offensive foul in the lane. Called for the charge and comes up limping. Will come out. Soko will come in to replace her.
Terrace, number 33, Sierra Sonko.
1:10 remaining in the third. Townley into Davidson. That's Ward.
Steal.
Ward with the steal. She brings it up, gives it up to Armstrong. And then she gets her pocket picked. Nope, ball's loose. Battle for it on the ground, on the floor. Looks like the ball's gonna go to Terrace. Mercer gets called for the foul in that battle on the floor. She's wondering how she got called for the foul.
Fouls on number 13, Mercer, her fourth.
Chuckling with her teammate about it. Not sure how she ended up with the call against her.
Sometimes in those scrambles, you're not sure who's going to get called for it.
Ward, Armstrong in the left corner for three, rims off. And the rebound goes to Rose. Brings it up, gives it up to Davidson. Out on top, that's Townley with the long three, in and out. Tough luck. Sheffield battles for the rebound. Gets it. Hawks ball. Coaches are yelling to wait for the last shot. Dunn's going to put something up in the lane. It's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Cedarcrest will get possession. Cedarcrest with 10 seconds remaining. That's Mercer. Tries to get the pass over to Rose. Sacco knocks it out of bounds. 8.1 remaining in the third quarter.
Terrace on.
Of course, the shot clock is off.
Cedarcrest basketball.
Townley into Rose. Into Townley. Going up against Ward. A little bit of a mismatch there. Ward gets called for the foul.
Shooting foul on number 3, Ward, her first.
Well, Ward gives up about 5 inches to Townley there, so.
She tried her best to keep her arms straight up.
Yeah, Cat took full advantage of that.
Yeah.
Earned the trip to the line for 2. First is good. Senior has 8 points in the game. Her second attempt. Rims off. Battle for the rebound, and the clock's going to run out as Cameron Dunn heaves the ball down the court to end the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter.
With the score, Terrace 29, Cedarcrest 26. Let's take a 30-second break, catch our breath. This is Hawk TV HBN. And we are back here at Mountlake Terrace High School, where the score, Terrace leads by just 3, 29-26 over the Red Wolves, as we will begin the fourth quarter. Low-scoring third quarter there. The Hawks only got 5 points in those 8 minutes.
And for the Cedarcrest,
Cedarcrest, who had a 7-point deficit at halftime, cut that more than half with 9 points in the quarter.
Friday, 7:15 start time.
For a 29-26 score.
Cedarcrest on Saturday the 8th.
I think Mountlake Terrace needs to just find some ways to keep getting the ball inside and get some of those good looks that they were getting early, whether it was Colvin on the drive or Maya getting some looks in there.
Cedarcrest has definitely done a better job here in the second half breaking that press. They did pretty well in the first half, but press hasn't resulted in nearly as many turnovers so far in the second half.
Hawks basketball to begin the fourth.
Terrace will take over with their starting 5 out on the court. Colvin, Ho, Sheffield, Dunn, and Armstrong, who gets the ball on the left side, into Dunn. Dunn will look to take it strong in the lane. Can't get it to drop. And Davidson with the rebound for Cedarcrest. Townley with the spin move in the lane. Gets it to drop. Nice move there. For the
lead
senior.
to 1.
Yeah. Hawks, Colvin,
Good
over
luck.
to Dunn. Dunn with the land. Can't get it to fall. Colvin, put back. Going up against too much taller Red Wolves. And the referees look to each other, see what the call was. The call's going to go against the Hawks. And Cedarcrest is going to get a 1-on-1 attempt down here at this line. Oh, Ho gets called for the foul, and it's her 5th of the game. And with 7:18 remaining.
The 7th team foul against the Hawks, which puts.
Well, they're going to change that. It's not going to go against Ho. That would have been a tough predicament for the Hawks. The foul goes against Cameron Dunn, not Lindsay Ho.
Correction, the foul has been changed to number 20, Dunn, her 4th.
Cameron Dunn has 4 fouls. Lindsay Ho has 4 fouls now. And Kayla Hampton will go to the line for the Red Wolves, shooting a 1-on-1. Shot is in and out, no good, but Townley hustles to track down the rebound for the Red Wolves. Now puts up a shot in the lane. Can't get it to drop. Sheffield with another rebound. Gets the ball to Ho. Ho over to Coleman on the left side, and the shot is good.
That was a really good find on the fast break with a little skip, little bounce pass, finding the runner. Good finish.
Yeah, the nice play there by the two guards on the Hawks. Lindsey Ho with the assist, and that was Colvin with the land. Colvin plays out the forward position, not the guard. Stark takes a timeout for the Hawks as there's 7 minutes remaining in this third quarter, and Terrace has a 31-28 lead.
Lindsey Ho and Cameron Dunn both with 4 fouls. They're both going to have to really figure out how to play smart, still play tough defense, but not get that 5th foul. So we'll see if they're capable of doing that. That's can be tough, can be tricky to still play aggressive defense and not pick up that foul, but I think the Hawks are going to need both of them to finish this out.
Lindsey Ho not on the score sheet yet, but her leadership is vital for this Hawk squad. And Cameron Dunn, just 1 point so far for her, but again, her toughness on the inside is an important part of the Terrace squad. Cedarcrest with possession. Townley up ahead to Madison.
Turnover.
Into the hands of the Hawks. Ho brings it up court. Left side over to Armstrong. Back out to Ho. Armstrong will eye a 3. It is good. Miley Armstrong. 3-pointer from the left side for the Hawks. Cedarcrest, that's Davidson with a 3 of her own. Madeline Davidson, the senior, gets her first 3-pointer of the game. And then a little token pressure in the backcourt, and the Hawks turn it over. It's Gracie Madison with the defense. Caused the walk. Cedarcrest takes over. Hampton with the turnaround. Shot might have been blocked, but no, they say it wasn't. Ball goes out of bounds. Terrace gets possession. Cedarcrest is going to try a little press of their own here. Hawks get it across the midcourt line. And that ends up being an over and back call as Armstrong hadn't established position in the forecourt yet when she got the pass. Coach Stark's not too happy about that call. But Cedarcrest takes over. 6:08 remaining in the game. Davidson, the shot attempt, it rims off. Battle for the rebound. And it ends up being a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Cedarcrest.
That's where Dunn's so valuable, getting in there, getting those rebounds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. A little confusion on the court, but it is Cedarcrest ball. Townley will handle throwing duties. Get the ball back. And Armstrong gets called for her 5th foul of the game. She knows it, and she's heading to the bench.
Number 10, Ho, her 5th. 18 foul.
6:01 remaining in the game. Note that Lindsey Ho fouls out of the game with 5 fouls. And Townley will go to the line for the Red Wolves. 1-on-1 attempt. Shot is no good. Rebound to Sheffield. Gives it up to Armstrong. Over to Colvin. Ward. Into Sheffield and Dunn. Back out to Ward. Colvin. Colvin looks to get a shot off in the lane, and she gets it to fall. Well, at least Colvin with the circus left-hander there. She gets fouled and will go to the line.
She's had success just about every time she's put it on the floor and tried to get into the middle of that zone.
Go to the line for 1. And it is good. This is the fourth game I've seen her play. She usually plays over in that left side, but in the second half here, she's been playing on this right side and still being aggressive, driving the lane. Gracie Madison with the three for the Red Wolves. It rims off. Ward with the rebound. Looks to bring it across midcourt herself. Can't make it because she gets fouled hard by Davidson.
Fouls on number 21, Davidson, her first. 15 foul against Cedarcrest. Number 3, Bella Rose checks back into the game. As does
Terrace with the throw in. Armstrong handling the point duties now that Lindsay Ho's out of the game. Into Dunn, over to Ward. Ward on the left side. Cross court pass, always dangerous. Gets picked off by Townley. Ends up being a foul on the floor to Madison Davidson. Madeline Davidson of the Red Wolves. 16 foul against Cedarcrest, so the next one will send Terrace to the line for the remainder of the game. Hawks throw the ball away. Turnover. Ball to Cedarcrest. 5:06 to go in the game. Armstrong with the pickpocket knocks the ball away into Colvin's hands. Ward, and then Ward ends up throwing the ball away. Davidson with the rebound. Davidson tries to go all the way, and she loses the ball. Colvin comes back, gives it up to Sheffield. Sheffield puts up a shot, gets fouled. Will go to the line for two. Townley with the call. And that's Kat Townley's fifth of the game. The Red Wolf senior out of the game with 4:45 remaining.
It's one of those tricky things as a coach. You want your players to be aggressive, but at the same time, now's the time that you want some clock to run off. So,
yeah, that's a blow for the Red Wolves.
Yes,
losing the senior out there. Sheffield gets two at the line. First one rims off. Sheffield, a junior. Second shot is short. Rebound to Madison. Over to Davidson. Madison, that's Gracie Madison. Davidson. Rose. And a timeout is called on the floor. It's just a 30-second timeout called by Coach Knowles. Wants to talk it over. 4:34 remaining in the game, and his Red Wolves are down by 6 with possession of the ball. Kate Townsend fouled out of the game with 9 points. That's Kat Townsend, sorry. It's fouled out of the game with 9 points. And on the Terrace side, Lindsay Ho fouled out of the game with no points. But certainly her leadership at that point guard position will be missed for this final stretch. Cedarcrest with the throw-in. Bella Rose will handle the duty.
Basketball coming out of the timeout.
Out on the court for Cedarcrest is Bella Rose, Kyla Hampton, Kylie Mercer. There with the ball, Gracie Madison puts up a shot. And Madeline Davidson. Gracie Madison will go to the line for a one-on-one.
That was on number 11, Armstrong, her second.
Kylie Armstrong gets fingered for the foul. Madison with her first free throw attempt is short.
I think the Mountlake Terrace coaches were concerned that was called on Dunn. I thought they were going to call her for a fourth or a fifth as well. So I don't think anybody was too sad to hear it was on Armstrong.
Dunn gets to live another day. Gracie Madison sinks her second free throw. Gracie, the senior, the older of the two Madison sisters. Scramble for the ball. And Bella Rose is going to go to the line for the Red Wolves as a result of that scramble. Armstrong gets called for another foul.
Fouls on number 12, Sheffield.
I'm sorry. Make that call foul against Maya Sheffield.
Bella Rose is at the line shooting 2.
Bella Rose will get the opportunities from the foul line. Referees are checking on her condition. There were some bodies that went hard to the floor there, but Rose says she's okay. Reaching for her right knee. Her first shot is off the mark.
Cedarcrest pressure is giving Mountlake Terrace quite a bit of trouble getting the ball off the floor.
Rose with the second attempt. It's no good. Mercer with the rebound. Gets it taken away. Nope. They say it was a tie-up.
Mountlake Terrace.
Mountlake Terrace will get possession with the alternating arrow. Let's set that lineup for the Hawks. And there are Davis, Colvin, Dunn, Sheffield, and Armstrong. Davis, Dunn, across the midcourt. Gets the ball knocked away from behind. Terrace will keep possession with 21 on the shot clock.
Knocked out of bounds by Cedarcrest.
Davis
Possession.
with the throw in. Into Armstrong. Back to Davis. Thinks about a three, instead drives, puts it up with the right hand, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Cedarcrest possession. 4:06 remaining in the game. Marsh, Davidson, up to Hampton. Hampton will take the short jumper. It's off the mark. And that's Sheffield with the rebound. Sheffield gets fouled. Will go to the line. Call goes against Haley Marsh. First second foul.
Maya Sheffield at the line, shooting 1-1.
Terrace is in the bonus, so Sheffield will get a 1-1 opportunity from the charity stripe.
Terrace has been stuck on 37 for a while, so knock down these free throws and get off that and keep moving forward. There it is.
Sheffield earns the second by making the first. The junior's second attempt is good. Terrace with the 7-point lead. Davidson quickly up the other side. Looks to get a shot off with Davis. Shot's no good. Dunn gets the rebound. Thought she got fouled. Now she doesn't. Now it's Davis who gets fouled from behind by Marsh. A little frustration shown there by Haley Marsh.
Thought there was a chance she was going to get an intentional foul. I wasn't sure. It looked like she kind of gave a pretty good shove, but
yeah.
Number 22, Aubrey Madison.
Her coaches are recognizing her frustration.
Yeah, Coach knows is going to talk to her a little bit. Davis will go to the line for a 1-on-1. First shot bounces around. It does drop. That's Maya's first points of the second half. Gets a chance for another. Terrace lead is at 8 and stays at 8 as that shot no good. Sheffield tips the ball to herself on the rebound, puts up a putback, and it's good.
Nice concentration to finish that shot.
Gracie Madison with the drive. Gives it up to Hampton. Hampton, little undecision there in the lane. Gets called for the walk. Terrace will take over. Has pushed their lead out to 10 points with 3:24 to go in the game. Colvin up the middle, looking to take it all the way, and it's good. Elise Colvin converts, and a little fist pump there from Coach Starks after that one. Cedarcrest, ball stolen away. Armstrong's got it on the right side. Gets fouled. Gracie Madison had that ball taken from her and came back down, tried to release some of her frustration by promptly fouling Armstrong.
10th team foul, putting the Hawks into the double bonus.
Cedarcrest is kind of going to be forced now to play pretty aggressive, so should put the Hawks at the line quite a bit. So if they can start just keep being consistent with these free throws.
Yeah, with 3:01 remaining in the game, and Miley's free throw there pushes the lead out to 13. Armstrong with the second attempt. And it's good. 46-32, Hawks. And Mercer gets called for the dribbling infraction. Carries it, trying to break the Terrace press. The Hawks take over. Davis to Armstrong to Davis to Colvin. Skipped all the way across to Armstrong. Gets the screen, puts up the three. No good. Dunn chases down the rebound. Colvin, Davis in the lane. Fade away. No good. Rebound by Hampton. Gives it up to Davidson. Over to Heiner. First time we've mentioned Nicole Heiner's shot goes up, but Madeline Davidson first to touch the ball after she was out of bounds.
Checking back into the game for Mountlake Terrace.
Turnover. Terrace will get the ball.
And number 33, Sierra Sunberg.
2:24 remaining in the game. Terrace with this push in this fourth quarter here. But Cedarcrest with the steal. That's Aubrey Madison. Down low, gets fouled, will go to the line.
Number 24, Davis, her fourth.
Mountlake Terrace wants to be real careful now to not commit these fouls. Every time they do, the clock stops. Need to keep that thing running.
Audrey Davison will get 2 free throws as both teams are in the double bonus now. This is the first. Audrey, just a sophomore, the younger of the two Madison sisters. And Audrey gets her first point of the game with that converted free throw. Hawks still have double-digit lead at 46-33. Davis trying to break the press herself, gets called for the carry.
Dribbling violation against Mountlake Terrace. Cedarcrest basketball.
Cedarcrest ball. Mercer with the throw-in duty. Davidson on the left side. Out to Madison. That's Aubrey Madison. Back to Davidson. That's Mercer trying to drive the right side. Comes up against Sheffield and Davis. Ball gets knocked out of bounds.
Maintains possession.
Aubrey Madison with the throw-in duties for the Red Wolves. Can't find a teammate to get the ball to, and the ball goes out of bounds. Terrace ball. We're under 2 minutes.
Terrace basketball.
Cedarcrest will keep pressing. Try to pick up easy turnover. But the Hawks break it. But the pass to Sanko goes off the junior's hands, out of bounds. Cedarcrest will get the ball after all. 1:51 remaining. Long pass by Mercer. Goes over Hampton's head. Terrace ball. Davis. Armstrong. Watch closely by Heiner. Heiner knocks the ball away.
Terrace maintains possession.
Nicole Heiner Jr. with the bright orange shoes out there. I always love to see that. Easy to pick them up. Armstrong on the left hand. Oh, finds Colvin in the lane. Who puts it in? Elise Colvin, another 2 points.
That was an important 2 points. That lead.
Mercer can't get the ball inside to a teammate. Ball goes out of bounds. Mountlake Terrace to take over. 1:24 left in the game. The lead is now 15.
Find her in the middle.
Armstrong. Davis. Armstrong from the left corner puts up the 3. Rims off. Mercer with the rebound. Gets it up quickly to Davidson. Davidson with the 2 for the Red Wolves. Coach Starks decides to take a timeout here with 1:02 remaining. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll come back for the final 1:02 of this game here on HBN Hawk TV. And we're back here at Mountlake Terrace High School, where the Lady Hawks lead the Lady Red Wolves 48-35. Just a minute and 2 seconds left in this game. As Terrace breaks the huddle, Cedarcrest is waiting for them out on the court.
When the Hawks take their time against this press, they get it to the wing, and then if they can drop it in the middle, that usually seems to be where they can break this. Send somebody to the middle right there.
Davis is looking in that direction, ends up driving down the right side. Get fouled by Davidson.
Number 21, Davidson, her third.
Maya Davis will go to the line for 2 shots. Sophomore has 7 points in the game. Will shoot 2. First is in and out. Second attempt. It rims off. Battle for the rebound. Chased down by Karani. Out to Davis. Terrace gets another possession.
Nice look.
That's inside. And that is Natalie Ostra in from the JV, playing up at the varsity level tonight.
Great little high post, low post action, and a great layup.
Gets a couple points. Sonko in the lane. Pass off a teammate. Less than 20 seconds remaining in the game. Cedarcrest looks to capitalize on the break. And that's Aubrey Madison with the points for the Red Wolves. After the bucket, Brad knows, Coach knows, wants to make a change. Terrace gets the ball. Just 8 seconds remaining in the game. Cedarcrest with the steal. This clock's going to run out. And the buzzer goes off before Mercer gets a shot off, and that is it. The final buzzer goes off. Terrace celebrates a 50-37 victory over the Cedarcrest Lady Red Wolves. We're going to be back in 30 seconds to go over the point totals. This is Hawk TV HBN. And we are back on Hawk TV HBN to close out tonight's matchup, Wesco League matchup, where the Mountlake Terrace Hawks come away with the victory.
Mountlake Terrace did a great job of hanging on, fighting through that press that Cedarcrest continued to put on them. It was that pressure got some easy layups for Cedarcrest for a bit there, but Mountlake Terrace continued to work hard, figuring out how to beat that press. Sometimes by the dribble of Maya Davis, other times just with a little pass to the center of the zone, center of that press, and then breaking it that way. They stayed strong. Started getting fouled there towards the end, which allowed them to go to the line, make some free throws, and hold on for the win.
Yeah. Win's a good win, and that's a good Cedarcrest squad that Terrace beat tonight for their 4th victory of the year. Here's their point totals, again, unofficial, because it's off of my pencil. For the Hawks, leading scorer of the game, Elise Colvin with 20 points. Believe that's her first 20-point effort of the season so far. Miley Armstrong had 10 for the Hawks. Maya Sheffield with 7. Maya Davis with 7. Ainsley Ward had 3-pointer for 3 points. And the others, Karani and Ho and Dunn all played but did not score in this game. For the Cedarcrest Red Wolves, Cedarcrest was led by the 9 points of Madeline Davidson, and then Bella Rose and Kat Townley also had 9 points for the Red Wolves. Kylie Mercer, Bella Rose each had 5 points in the game. Audrey Madison, 3 points. Holly Williams, 2 points. Almost a non-factor in that second half. She really showed strong effort in the first.
Yeah.
Had some good rebounding now, but I don't know, did we see her after she went down to the floor?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so either. Well, hopefully the senior is not hurting too bad off of that one. And then Kyla Hampton got 2 points for the Red Wolves. Whew. Okay. 50-37, good win for the Hawks. And they'll be back at it here on Friday, and Cedarcrest will try to bounce back after their first loss now of the year. They will play Friday also. They will have a home game. Any final thoughts from Brent on tonight's matchup?
You'd asked me before the game how you feel, when you come off a loss, how you want to see how the girls play, and they came back and they responded well. So I think if you're coaching, you like that. You like that a lot when the girls come back and play hard. And there was some adversity in this game. They had to overcome being down a little bit in the first quarter, and fighting and holding on. So
yeah,
it's a great showing.
Yeah, great game, and I had fun also. Thank you for joining on short notice too. I might point out, I just got a hold of you last night, and you were willing to give this a go, and I'm glad you did.
Well, thank you. It was fun. It's great to be part of it.
This was a lot of fun tonight. Remember, Friday night, again, Hawk TV HBN, the Hawks and Meadowdale will tip it off at 7:15, and you can find it right here on the YouTube channel, or come out to the game. No COVID restrictions on attendance. You just have to wear a mask and keep some social distancing in the court. But unlike last year, you can come to the game. So whether here or on the computer, or on your tablet, or whatever you use, we'll see you on Friday. Hawk TV HBN says good night.
Good night.